Hello everyone, welcome to YouTube. I know this seems dumb that I have my phone faced towards the carpet, but right now I just didn't want to show myself today. So yeah, people I see on YouTube are always having this cop issue. You know, some of the cops are just not on their side, or basically they're against them because of their race. Well, I can tell you what you guys need to do. First of all, when you meet up with a cop, you need to ask them, what's their name? Second thing you need to ask them right away, what's their badge number? When you ask them two things, they basically want to run away from you. Then the third thing is you give them the amendments. If you don't know your amendments, oh well, I feel sorry for you. You have to know the amendments. Your first, your second, your third, your fourth, your fifth. I always say the fifth. Why? Because it's better that way. When you say I plead my fifth, that basically really scares them. It scares them really bad. Now, if they ask you your ID, you really don't have to show it, but I suggest you do because you could get arrested. You never know. Show your ID just in case you're gonna get arrested. Don't refuse it. Don't be like, nah, I don't want to show it to you. Because you could screw up at the end and then it could be your guys' fault. So, in case you have to really show your ID, show it. Don't get yourself arrested like some of these dumb other idiots have. But then you see those other YouTubers, you see, and they don't have to show it. I don't know how they're doing it, but I think it's because they keep saying they know their amendments. I know my fifth, I know my fourth, I know my third, I know my second, I know my first. Well, basically, when you know those amendments, those can always pull you out. But make sure you're always recording on your cell phone. What's the first thing you're going to ask the officer when he stops you? What's the first thing you ask him? You ask him for his name, and then the second thing is you ask him for his badge number. He'll go, my name is Brian this 0945, something like that. Just a random made up thing I made up. So when he says that, you have that to take to the judge. That number that he just gave you, basically you take that number, you take it to the judge, and the judge tracks that officer and all the information onto him, and then you show him the recording of that officer of what you record. Every time I go on YouTube and I see these cop videos, nobody asks for the badge number or their name. The name is first before the badge number, sorry. But yeah, it's first. You ask them, I want their name, I want your badge number. But if they ask for ID, I suggest you give it to them. Even though you don't have to give it to them, record that you're showing them your ID. Record it. Be like, is there any charges? Is there anything going on my record? There you go. Otherwise, if you don't, you could get arrested and end up in jail. Just do sometimes what the officers want you to, but record it. All of it. Ask them their first name, their last name, and their badge number. Now, people don't do that. They end up doing some other odd, stupid shit, and then it leads them to prison. Try not to question him too hard. Try not to slam it onto him too hard, because he could get cocky and say, sir, put your arms behind your back. You're going to jail for this and that. Basically, you can't get too cocky with them. You can't get, like, too yelling of them. Act like a sweet little innocent angel. Because basically, if you go in like, sir, I don't have to do this or that, automatically you're going to jail. But if you're like, sir, what's your badge name and what's your number? He won't arrest you if you act real nice. But if you're like, sir, what's your badge name and your number? He'll automatically detain you. Because he thinks he's in power and he's in control. Now make sure when they say don't move. Because they could tase the shit out of you. And it would really hurt. Yeah. A lot of people don't listen on that part. When they say don't move, don't fucking move. Really, because I've been watching these videos and people don't listen. So that's what ends up happening. They end up going to jail, but in a really painful way. Alright, thanks for listening and subscribe to more of my videos. Peace.